Hello everybody, Blind Metal Gamer here with you once again, and in this video I'm going to do something that I've not done in any of my other videos, and that is I am going to give you my honest to God thoughts on something that I've been giving some thoughts over for a while, and that is um, the fact that uh, WWE is bringing their premium live events to ESPN. I know I did a live discussion about this a few days ago, and I wanted to just sit down and give you my thoughts on it and just discuss my thoughts and things now that we know a little more about it. Now, as we all know, this will not be starting until 2026, and so for the remainder of the year, we have WWE PLEs on Peacock, so there's that. And I did hear they're going to be bringing the backlog of events to Netflix. Now I don't know if that means after the if it'll be a situation where kind of like where it was like when they were on Hulu, you could stream the next day on demand on Hulu. If it's going to be a kind of a similar situation where if they're going to um, do that, or if they're going to bring their premium live events to ESPN, this new ESPN streaming service, and keep them there. Now, for those of you who are wondering, the new ESPN streaming service will be $29.99 a month. That's $30 a month, and they're banking on people uh, flocking over to it like they did with Peacock. Guys, here's the thing, and I'm just going to be honest with you. When they first did their deal with Peacock, Peacock Premium Plus was only $10 a month. And I do understand, with inflation and everything, things go up, things do increase. I get that. But I'm going to be honest, with this new move, I'm probably not going to be watching PLEs beginning in 2026 unless they bring them over to Netflix on demand. Now, they could do that, and that would be cool. But if they don't, then I'm probably going to be the type who will um, just look up, highlights on YouTube or something. So, again, there's that. But I get it. It's a money thing. It'll be interesting to see how people do as far as the subscription model and the price model. I'm interested really to see the fallout from this. I'm interested to just sit back, see what the fallout's going to be, see what they're going to do as far as if they're going to walk back on it, if they're going to do something similar to where, they might say, hey, ESPN isn't working out. Let's put them on Netflix or something like that. But to be honest, people are probably going to pay the high end premium price. So I would say that WWE probably paid ESPN X amount of money to put their product on their platform. That's usually how it goes. I know I'm going to use a different analogy. With PS Plus and Xbox Game Pass, they will pay, the developers will, you know, um, pay Microsoft and Sony X to put their game on those platforms. So, like for example, with PS Plus, this month you get Lies of P, Daisy, and I forget the other game, but those developers paid those, Microsoft and Sony to get their game on that platform for X amount of time. Now, the reason why I use that analogy is I'm pretty sure the WWE went with the highest bidder, and ESPN probably said, "Hey, we can put your product on our network and reach more people. And again, and that makes business sense. I'm looking at this from a business perspective, not from the perspective of someone who's gonna bitch and who's gonna moan about, oh, he has to pay $30 a month just to watch PLE. I get it from a business standpoint. I totally get that. Because if they can make more money off of ESPN subscriptions, it's kind of like with AEW and what they did with HBO Max. Same type of concept. So it's fully understandable. So I'm interested to see what the fallout's going to be from this. I'm interested to see how this is going to shape the wrestling industry, the sports entertainment industry as a whole, as far as PLEs. There might be crossover appeal there too. So there's that. So I just wanted to come on real quick and just give my overall thoughts. I think this is going to be interesting for not only the consumer but for from the business perspective as well. And I look forward to seeing how this pans out in the future and what this is going to bring, because the fallout's going to be interesting. And I'm going to be really interested in what happens next. So, with that being said, what are your all's thoughts? I want to hear from you in the comment section. What are your thoughts on WWE bringing their PLEs to ESPN? Are you for it? Are you opposed? Are you gonna join the ESPN subscription and pay that $30 a month, or are you gonna be one of those that's going to just say to heck with it and watch the highlights for free on YouTube or whatever? Um, you know, I've done told you my stance. I'm gonna just probably do the highlights unless they bring them to Netflix on demand. Then I'll watch that way. But again, I'm looking forward to seeing what the fallout is, what the aftermath will be, and I want to hear from y'all in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about this. What are your thoughts on WWE bringing their premium live content to ESPN Plus or ESPN, whatever they're going to call this new platform? Let me know and we'll talk about it in the comments. So until next time, I've been Blind Moto Gamer, and you know what to do if you like what you see. Hit that subscribe button. Also, feel free to turn on all notifications so you know when I go live and upload new content, such as this. So, until next time, so long, stay cool, stay safe, and peace out.